So hello everyone, you all are welcome. So in this question you have to find out this VAB, right? VAB you have to calculate from this given network. So out of ABCD only one option is correct and you have to choose that correct option. So please have a close look at it. So in this given network there are total 4 nodes. Node number 1, let us suppose this is the node number 1, this is node number 2, this is node number 3 and this is node number 4. So between this node and this node a 1 ampere current source is connected. Between this node and this node a 1 ohm resistance is connected. Between this node and this node a 3 ohm resistance is connected. Between this node and this node a 4 ohm resistance is connected, and between this node and this node a 3 ohm resistance is connected. And here you watch that between this node and this node a 5 volt battery has been connected. 5 volt battery, right? So upper terminal of this battery is positive, so write plus here. Lower terminal of battery is negative, write negative. So I will write Kirchhoff's current law KCL to find out this VAB, right? VAB is nothing but it is equal to VA minus VB, right? VA minus VB. So now your job is to find out VA and VB, right? So by any means, if you are able to find out VA and VB, you will find out VAB, right? So which method is easier? Kirchhoff's current law, right, is easier, right? We will choose KCL. How to know this? By practice, right? So take this negative terminal of this battery to be at ground potential 0 volt, right? So this potential of this node is 0 volt. So with respect to this 0 volt, what is potential of this node? It is 5 volt higher, which is indicated by this plus sign, right? So what is potential of this node? Potential of this node is nothing but 5 volt, right? So write 5 here. So potential of this particular node is 5 volt. Potential of this node is 0 volt, potential of this node is VA, and potential of this node is VB, that is given, right? V and VB is denoted in the question, right? Now apply KCL, Kirchhoff's current law, right? So before apply Kirchhoff's current law, you will assume some direction of current in these elements. Suppose current in this 4 ohm resistance is flowing like this, right? Current in this 1 ohm resistance, suppose it is flowing like this. Current in this 3 ohm resistance is flowing like this, suppose, and current in this 3 ohm, this lower 3 ohm resistance is, suppose it is flowing like this. All right. Now I will write KCL, Kirchhoff's current law. So I have chosen the direction of currents, arbitrary direction of currents. So I have chosen the direction of current in this 4 ohm is like this, right? That means I will write 0 minus VA by 4 ohm, that is the value of current in this branch, right? Now if you choose the opposite direction of current, if you choose the direction of current just opposite to that which I have chosen, suppose you have chosen like this, then you will write VA minus 0 by 4, right? So whichever way you choose, accordingly you will write the Kirchhoff's current law. Remember, current always flows from high potential to low potential. So if you choose this direction of current, then you will write 0 minus VA divided by 4, that is the current which is flowing in this 4 ohm, right? If you choose a direction which is opposite to this, if you choose like this in this 4 ohm, then you will write VA minus 0 divided by 4, right? So likewise you can choose the direction of current and accordingly you will write the KCL, Kirchhoff's current law. Final answer will come same, right? whatever direction of the current in the element you will choose, the final answer will come same. Just write KCL equation in correct manner, that's it. So I am going to write Kirchhoff's current law at this node VA. So when I write Kirchhoff's current law at this node VA, right, how to write? Sum of incoming current is equal to sum of outgoing current. So here you will write 0 minus VA divided by 0 minus VA divided by 4. This is the incoming current at this particular node, and outgoing current is this. So VA minus 5 divided by 1. So VA minus 5 divided by 1 plus this is also outgoing current from this node, right? So write plus 1, right? This is 1 ampere current source which is outgoing. So this is the algebraic sum of all the incoming current, this is the algebraic sum of all the outgoing current. So this is the Kirchhoff's current law, right? Now you simplify this. So here you will write VA by 4 is equal to VA minus 5 plus 1, that means VA minus 4, right? Or you can write minus VA is equal to minus VA is equal to 4 VA, right? 4 VA minus 16, right? 4 VA minus 16. Or you can write minus 5 VA is equal to minus 16, or you can write V is equal to 16 by 5 volts. You have calculated potential of this node, right? Now apply Kirchhoff's current law at this particular node, right? Kirchhoff's current law at this node VB, right? So this was Kirchhoff's current law at this node VA, and now I'm going to write Kirchhoff's current law at this node VB, right? So at this node when you apply, you will write this is the incoming current, this is also incoming current, this is outgoing current. So how to write? So you will further write 1 plus incoming current 1 plus 5 minus VP by 3, 5 minus VB by 3 is equal to outgoing current VB minus 0 divided by 3. That is the Kirchhoff's current law at this particular node, right? So this is VB minus 0 divided by 3, right? So here you can further solve this. 3 plus 5 minus VB divided by 3 is equal to VB by 3. So solve this, you will get 2VB is equal to 8, or 2VB is equal to 8, or VB is equal to 4, right? 4 volt. Now you have calculated V and VB both, so that's why VAB is equal to VA minus VB, right? VAB is VA minus VB, and that's why VA is 16 by 5, right, minus 4. So when you solve this, 16 minus 20 by 5, so that means minus 4 by 5, or minus 0.8 volt. So this is the potential VAB, right? Minus 0.8 volt. So which option is correct? Option C is correct, right? Option C is correct option. Option C is correct. So likewise you can solve this question, right? So minus 0.8 is the right answer. All right, option B is correct. Question is over, right? Question is over. So also you can see here, you can assume this potential. If you assume this potential to be at ground potential, then also you will get the same, right? if you choose this potential, if you take this potential to be at ground, right, then tell me what will be the change. Now instead of taking negative terminal of the battery to be at ground potential, I am taking this potential. I am taking this potential to be at ground. If you take this positive terminal of the battery to be at ground potential, right, so suppose this is at ground potential, this positive terminal, you are taking this as a ground. Now suppose if you take this as a ground, then with respect to this ground potential, what is the potential of this node? Potential of this node then will be, it will be 5 volt lower, right? It is represented by this negative sign, that means you will write -5, right? So if you take this as a 0 volt, then this will be at -5. Now again you apply KCL and just try to find out the answer. Suppose this is method number 2. Somebody will say, sir, I will choose this potential to be at the ground. Then what will happen? You will get the same answer, right? So see here. So again apply KCL. Repeat the same story. Repeat the same calculation. KCL, apply Kirchhoff's current law at this node VA. So when you write KCL at this node, you will write, suppose the direction of current like this, right? So -5 minus VA. So you write -5, this potential is -5, this is VA. So -5, you are choosing this direction of current, so you will write -5 minus VA divided by 4, right? -5 minus VA divided by 4. If you choose opposite to this, then you will write VA -4 divided by 4, right? So like this you will write KCL. So -5 minus VA divided by 4, this is incoming current and this is outgoing current, this current and this current. So here you will write VA minus, now this potential you have taken 0, so VA minus 0 divided by 1. So VA minus 0, right, divided by 1 plus 1. These two are the outgoing current, this is incoming current at this node VA, right? So when you solve this, you will write -5 minus VA. So here it will be equal to VA plus 1, right? VA plus 1 in the right hand side. VA plus 1. All right. VA plus 1. So minus VA minus 4 is divided by 4 is equal to VA plus 1. So -5 minus VA is equal to 4 VA plus 4. All right. Or you can write minus VA minus 4 VA. That means minus 5 VA is equal to 4 plus 5, it is 9. So from here you will write VA is equal to minus 9 by 5, right? So you understand the difference now between earlier method and this method. This is suppose method number 1 that you have already solved, right? So VA in this case is coming minus 9 by 5, right? Now apply KCL at this node VB. KCL at this node VB. When you write KCL at this node VB, how to write? So this current incoming, this is outgoing. So you will write here so write 1 plus incoming current 1, this current source, due to this current source. Now this current is, now this is 0 minus VB divided by 3, 0 minus VB divided by 3. These two are the incoming current and this is the outgoing current. So VB minus 5, current is coming from here to here. That means you are assuming that this potential is higher. So you will write VB minus, now have a close look at it, VB minus of minus 5. You understand now? VB minus of minus 5 divided by 3. That is the difference, right? If you choose direction opposite to this, direction of current opposite to this, then you will write minus 5 minus VB divided by 3, right? That is the difference, right? So now you can further solve this. 3 minus VB divided by 3 is equal to VB plus 5 divided by 3. 3 get cancelled. So VB plus VB, 2VB is equal to 2VB is equal to 3 minus 5 minus 2, or you can write VB is equal to minus 1, right? So you have calculated now V and VB both. So again you can write VAB is equal to VA minus VB. So VA is minus 9 by 5 minus VB is minus 1 in this case, right? So when you solve this, you will get minus 9 by 5 and plus 1. This is equal to minus 9 plus 5 by 5 minus, that means minus 4 by 5, or you can write again minus 0.8. So have you solved this, right? So minus 4 by 5 is equal to minus 8. So have you seen this? So whichever way you solve, you will get the same answer. Just take care of the polarities, right, and the direction of the current. So which option is correct? So you get minus 0.8 volt. Minus 0.8 volt is the answer. So option C is correct, right? C is the correct option, right? C is the correct option. All right. Right. So for simplicity, to avoid the confusion, you will always choose negative. You will always take negative terminal of the battery to be at ground potential, right? So by that simply you can calculate like this, right? So option C is correct.